Good morning and Jai Hind student. Today we are going to discuss our new chapter that is international trade. Before discussing the chapter, let's first understand what do you mean by the international trade, concept and nature of international trade. International trade is also known as foreign trade or external trade. Means it refers to the exchange of goods and services between two or more country or other nations. मीन्स जो हमारा इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड है वो एक या दो कंट्रीज से ज़्यादा मोर देन टू कंट्रीज के बिटवीन द जो ट्रेड पॉलिसीज हम कर रहे हैं गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज जो हम सेल एक्सचेंज कर रहे हैं दैट इज नोन एज इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड it involves the uses of foreign currency for exchange foreign exchange for receiving the payment of the price of export goods for making the payment of the price of import goods इस इसमें एक फॉरेन करेंसी का इन्वॉल्वमेंट होता है इन केस if we made export of goods or making payment for the import of goods so international trade means that trade with foreign countries and buying and selling of good by one country from and to other country beyond the national frontier. And other word, we can say that international trade is the external trade of country and consist of exchange of commodity between the citizen and different countries. Let's understand the characteristic of international trade. The first silent feature of international trade is exchange of goods. International trade involves purchase of goods from other country and sale of goods to the another country. The purchase of goods from foreign country is known as import trade and sale of goods to another country is export trade. But when goods are imported from country with objective to exporting them to some other country, it is known as interport trade. That is most important. Means if you can import the goods from one country, the objective is that to export to the some other country. That is known as interport trade. The second characteristic part, parties in external trade. International trade is carried mostly in the large quantity, both on the government to the government account and on private account involving individual or business houses. Next, foreign currency. Payment of import goods is made in foreign currency. Similarly, payment for export goods received in foreign currency and conversion of foreign currency into rupees vice versa is regulated by the in India RBI. Restrictions. International trade is not as free as internal trade. Many restrictions have been imposed by the central government on import export of the goods, and in case several times the license is also required for import and export, and many goods are subjected to import and export duties. Next, risk. International trade exposes several risks such as fluctuation in relative price of two currency, pearls of sea, fear of occurrence. That is why marine insurance necessary to protect against such risk. Lengthy procedure. Another features because of the geographical distance and physical barrier, transportation of goods is difficult, time-consuming process. So generally, there is a wide gap between the time of goods shipped by the exporter and the time they receive by the importers. Before this, there is on we are language barrier also. Each country had its own language. Because of the difference in language of two countries, there may be problem in entering into the import and export transactions. So here we discuss the import, export, and interport. And interport import means it involves purchase of goods from foreign market to use in the domestic market. Export, it involves supply of domestic goods to the foreign buyer and market. And interport, the objective is that we are purchasing that product for the exporting to the another country. That is called the interport. Now we discuss another advantage of international trade. The first advantage of international trade is optimum use of resources to the nations. Foreign trade lead to international divisions of labor specializations, and it reduce the wastage of resources, and we can say that resulting for production and economic goods. Standard of living we can say that the standard of living of the people in different country, it provide community to people of country cannot be produced economically in that country. International relation foreign trade make different country dependent upon each other, and country can sell surplus stock of goods, and different country having deficient product can import it from the another country. Another stabilizations of price, generation of employment, there is a stabilization of the price this is the advantage to the international trade generation there, or the generation generated of the employment and economic performance of the economy at large scale, and most important the growth of economy can be done. Thank you.